Hey, good day to you. Today we are going to talk about Jungle Scout's listing builder tool and the new feature inside it that is artificial intelligence that helps us create listings for Amazon products in a faster and easier way. Today we're going to do like a demo of it and hopefully it's going to be useful for you. Today with me, Lenny from Jungle Scout. He's going to help me with this kind of tutorial, with this demo. So hopefully it's going to be useful for you, the viewer. And Lenny, what's up, man? How are you today?
I'm doing really well. I'm super excited to show off this new feature.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being a guest. Can you tell about yourself as well? You've been with Jungle Scout for close to 7 years, man. It's going to be interesting maybe to hear about you a bit. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm the Senior Video Marketing Manager here at Jungle Scout. As you mentioned, Vova, I've been here for almost 7 years now. I'm in charge of creating a lot of the video content at Jungle Scout, but I also started at Jungle Scout because I am an Amazon seller as well. So I've been utilizing sort of my Amazon seller knowledge over the years at Jungle Scout to help create the video content here. I also help manage one of Jungle Scout's Amazon brands called Jungle Creations, which we use for a lot of the content that we create. So we manage a number of Amazon products here as well, which is super fun.
Pretty cool, man. So yeah, thank you for being a guest today with us on the channel. In the description, I'm going to leave a playlist of my Jungle Scout tutorials that I've created throughout the years. I think there are about 80 videos at this point, and I'll share the best discounts for the viewers and the listeners. The links are going to affiliate link. So if you, the viewer, listener, ever invest in Jungle Scout through my link, I'm going to get a little commission from that. No extra cost to you, but in this way, it's possible to support my free content here. Appreciate that. And yeah, Lenny, man, let's show the tool, see how it works. Artificial intelligence has been quite popular recently, and let's see if we can utilize it as Amazon sellers.
Yes. Okay. So the feature that we're going to be talking about is called AI Assist, which is part of Jungle Scout's listing builder. Obviously, AI has been a really hot topic, and we've been discussing how we can use AI to help make life easier for Amazon sellers. Helping support creating your listing and saving you a lot of time there was kind of an obvious place that we could implement this. So I'm excited to share this feature today. So let's dive right in. We're here within Listing Builder, and I've just gone to create a new listing up here. So create a new listing. We're just going to start with a draft listing. Go to next step. Now, what is really important is that you do need to start with a keyword list. And it's important that you've got a high quality keyword list that's got lots of, highly relevant keywords. If you've got a keyword list that's got lots of irrelevant keywords, then that's going to mess up your results a little bit. So I'm going to choose this one here. One of the products that we sell at Jungle Scout are these washable pee pads for dogs. We've got this list here of 34 keywords of the most sort of highly related keywords. So we've selected our list. We're going to go next step. And now within Listing Builder. So a lot of this might look familiar if you're already familiar with Listing Builder. However, we've now got this new option here for AI Assist, which is what we're going to dive into right now. Over on the left-hand side here, you can see your keyword bank. So this is the keyword list that I selected. It's sorted by highest volume keywords, medium, and lowest volume keywords. And so we're going to begin with the title, because obviously the title is the most important part of your listing. You can start out by inputting, say, something like your brand name if you want to make sure that your brand name is at the start of your listing. And when we click AI Assist, what it's actually going to do, it's actually going to pull in your top keywords here to build you a listing. So as you saw, within a couple of seconds, we've now got Jungle Creations, reusable and washable potty buddy pee pads for dogs, extra large waterproof pet rugs and mats for training, travel, and comfort. So already that's not bad. We've got a couple of options here. I can discard it or replace content. So replace content now inserts that in, but it's just a click of a button. So I'm going to press it again and see what else it comes up with. So now we've got reusable, washable potty buddy pee pads for dogs, extra large waterproof dog training mats, pet rugs, and comfort pads with washable puppy pads and reusable dog pee pads. It's not bad. It's not absolutely perfect, but if you're coming from, yeah, exactly. It's very similar to what I would come up with, but it came up with it in just a couple of seconds. Any questions so far, Vava?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, man. So the AI assist, does it take the most relevant keywords? Because we have a list on the left, right, that say we use Keyword Scout to find, right? Now we have the highest volume keywords, medium, lowest, there's plenty of them. How does the AI assist know, is there a system for that? Like which ones are the relevant ones? Because in the title, usually we want to have the most relevant keywords, right? So I'm curious,
Yes.
how does it find them, or how does it work?
Yes, it can source from any of the keywords within the keyword list. However, it's prioritizing the keywords with the highest search volume. So that's why I noted that you do need to, a lot of the work is really in just making sure you've got a good keyword list. If you've got high search volume keywords at the top here that aren't as relevant, it may pull or weave those in. So it is important to make sure that, yes, you've got high search volume, but they're also relevant keywords as well. Yeah, if there were any keywords here that I didn't want to appear, I would want to remove them from the list first, or you could do some little changes afterwards.
Nice, man. Pretty clear to me. And it's also building it in a way, it seems like a readable way, as I mentioned. So both of the titles were easy to read. And I didn't, of course, check now the exact keywords that it added, like how relevant they are, because it would take a bit more time. But yeah, interesting. So, of course, manual will have to support the AI just by making sure that it's talking the way we would like to or something like that. But again, it did it in a few seconds, which is really nice, especially for those who don't know how to do copywriting themselves. Right?
Exactly. As a writer, or even not a writer, just as a normal person, it's very daunting to start with a blank screen. Where this tool is really powerful is that it gives you a starting point. It's a lot easier to edit content than it is to start from scratch. As you've seen, like this title is already pretty good, but I could do some additional work to improve it a little bit more. So potentially I might want like the exact phrase here, washable pee pads for dogs. I might move that, in here. I could maybe like play around with this, make it a little bit better, but it gives you a really great starting point. But let's jump into the features here, because this is super, super cool. So I'm just going to hit AI Assist and we're going to see what it comes up with. Currently, the way it works is it generates all 5 of your bullet points. So we don't have the ability currently for it to just generate an individual one. So for our beta release, it's going to create 5 of them for us. Now let's read through them. Jungle Creations pee pads are both reusable and washable, conveniently machine washable. They're an ideal choice of pee pads for dogs to last throughout continued use. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. This one is talking about them being washable and extra large with their waterproof design. An extra large size, they make for a comfortable fit. Again, it's sort of like reading well. It reads like a human would write it, or at least I can understand it well. Waterproof dog mat. So this one is maybe is a little bit similar there, but it's reading quite well. Oh, this one's interesting. Talks about having an antibacterial back coating to prevent any liquid from entering into indoor floors. Okay. So again, same system as before. You hit replace content to sort of fill it in. And so what I would typically recommend is I would just replace content with everything here. And then I would just sort of hit that button again to see if it will come up with different results, better results. But again, you can see how quick this is just to give you a starting point. So extra large waterproof pet rugs designed to absorb liquids quickly. Pee pads offer comfort and convenience for puppy training. Slip proof, that's definitely like a good one, because I know that's one of the things that we actually have in the listing at the moment is that it's non-slip.
Lenny, does it pull from because it gives some features here, right? We have some features, benefits, right? Does it pull it from other Amazon listings, or does it pull the ideas for these features and these benefits from other Amazon listings or from the web, or how does it work?
I don't fully understand the technical side, but I'm going to try to. This is my understanding is that it's not pulling specifically from Amazon listings. It's more so pulling from the web. It is utilizing OpenAI's models. So the same way if you were to go to say like ChatGPT and ask it about a particular product, it would have a certain level of understanding about what that product is. So I'm assuming that that's just from the web in its entirety. So it's not specifically pulling from Amazon. It's taking the keywords here and then it's kind of using that as an input to then understand what the product is. So it's probably sourcing from everything or from the internet, as far as I'm aware.
Nice. So as we can see on the left, the keywords that were used, they are crossed. And
yes,
what I would do actually, if I were to like a bullet point, right, and if I were to like the title, then I would try to add all the keywords that are relevant that we found in the keyword scout, and then place them here inside the bullets or inside the description if we want to fill the description as well. Can we fill the description, man, as well? I wanted to ask.
We can fill the description. Let's do that right now. So let's just come down here, hit AI Assist, and give it a few moments. This takes a few extra seconds. But this is an amazing one because you have up to sort of 2,000 characters here, or you're aiming for 1,000 to 2,000 characters. It just generated that. So I'm just going to replace that and let's open it up. Okay, welcome to the Jungle Creations reusable and washable pee pads for dogs. I'd maybe like tweak that a little bit. Keeping your house clean and mess-free does not have to be a challenge anymore. Extra large pee pads are perfect for training your pup, long travels, and providing them comfort. Made from premium quality materials, our pee pads are super absorbent, odor resistant, and waterproof. Our washable and reusable pee pads save you money while using comfortable and functional potty solutions for your dog. Generously sized 36 by 36 inch doggy bathroom rugs. You won't need several disposable potty pats anymore. That's a good point. That's the whole purpose of these, is that you don't need the disposable ones. Oh, it calls out the fact that they've got slip-proof backing. So yeah, to me, it's feeling like it reads pretty well. I could make some edits here, but like, it's just given me a really great starting point.
Nice, man. So as we can see, it did like 1,200 words, characters out of 2,000, which is fair. And again, we can add the extra ones that did not fit. And maybe if, again, something is not right, maybe if in some way the AI is going to maybe say something that's not exactly right for our product, we can change. We, of course, have to read what it gives us. And for A+ content, I believe it doesn't work because A+ content can be really diverse, right? It can be...
Yes, that's currently not something we can do. I'm not sure if that's something that we will be able to do in the future. That we haven't really discussed, or at least I haven't been in those discussions. But you certainly could utilize the copy that was written. Like potentially you might take, some of this copy here and use that in combination with an image or something within your A+ content.
Pretty cool, man. Maybe something that I should have asked you and I have not asked. It seems pretty clear to me, but maybe something what do you think?
That's the great thing about it, is that it is fairly straightforward. It's pretty much just like a click of a button and it generates your, title, bullet points, and description for you. We don't see it as a, one size fits all. It's going to be absolutely perfect. I totally think that, you should go through and edit it like like we've been mentioning here, but it just saves you so much time. We did an experiment yesterday for an upcoming YouTube video that we're launching where we test out a beginner seller who's utilizing AI Assist, and then we took Jake, who's an expert Amazon seller, and gave them both the same keyword bank to see, how long would it take Jake to write a listing versus obviously the AI assisted version, and how good was the quality. I think, spoiler alert, like they could both get it to a fairly similar place, but my goodness, it took Jake so much longer to write it because he was starting from a keyword bank for a product that he doesn't really know. It wasn't a product that he's familiar with, but just writing something from scratch is really hard. He knew what keywords he wanted to use, but then sort of weaving them into, sentences here that are readable, flow really well. It's really tough. And I would imagine that this is going to be great for people out there that might have been putting off optimizing their listings just because there's sort of a friction point there where it's like, okay, I know what my keywords are and I know which ones are good, but it is tough to kind of like weave those into lines in a way that makes sense. And AI just gives you that in a few seconds, and then it's just much easier to edit them.
Pretty cool, man. Yeah, so I'll remind the viewers that in the description, we have a playlist of Jungle Scout videos with over 80 videos. We have some videos also with Ed from Jungle Scout where we did like a full tutorial of Jungle Scout of all the tools that we see on the left, of like the product research tools, suppliers tools, keywords tools, everything. We went one by one. So for those who are wondering how to get those keywords, it's amongst the videos that also I have here on the channel that can be helpful. And I'll leave the best offers for Jungle Scout as well in the description for those who want to invest fast. And basic suite or the professional plan, the basic does not have any special offers, but definitely the suite and the professional have different options for people to check down in the description, as well as the Freedom Builder Bootcamp course by Jungle Scout and with Greg Mercer there. Lenny, man, thank you for being with us today. Thank you for showing it. I'm pretty sure with time it's gonna get even smarter, the artificial intelligence, because that's usually how it works. It learns from its previous learnings, right? And so yeah, probably going to be even faster, easier, and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's super exciting because currently it is in beta. We're just rolling it out right now, but we're certainly looking forward to getting feedback from users that are playing around and trying it out. We're, going to keep making improvements and tweaks to it. So it's really just at the starting point of what it could be. There's like a lot of, there's a lot of opportunity there to leverage AI to make life easier as an Amazon seller. Not just in Listing Builder, but we're going to be exploring and seeing, are there other ways that, we can utilize this technology to make our tool better and to make, all your lives easier using it.
Perfect. Well, thank you for today, man. I appreciate your time. It was interesting, and hopefully for the viewers and the listeners, it was helpful. Yeah, man, may you have a great day, and all the viewers, may you have a great day. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.